teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and SV Ballard Stadium, the home field of the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. Some Old Dominion's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Monarchs are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it here. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Gonna run it. It's Douglas. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Looking to scramble. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Monarchs are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And the Monarchs with 1st and 10 here.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Old Dominion, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted. Football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass caught. Second down now. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. And
here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long for the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Monarchs will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position. Nobody can bring him down. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Football comes out, and the ball rolls. bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Old Dominion in front now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw it again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. And there's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, what a move. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. And the same runner's got it again. The Monarchs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back, looks to the left for a quick throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, the ball is out. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Back's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's caught. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Arizona State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Monarchs will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, ASU. Look out, whole different game now. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Using his legs, it's Marshall. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly got more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender. But
the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs. They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And he drops back in the gun. And the receivers got it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Good completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And it's Old Dominion in front now. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The Monarchs look to keep this drive moving. Testing the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the back. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Monarchs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, enough for a first down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They stop him at the 4, where it'll be first and goal. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Arizona State. The comeback is on. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Arizona State, 25.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Grinding away with a running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And the offense will just take a knee. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have the football first here. We've got an offensive team coming into this game, Kirk, that's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to light up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is...
He's in the clear. They bring him down to the 45. A solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time.
Breaks into the clear. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Monarchs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits.
Touchdown, Old Dominion, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique with.
He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Tight end goes in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking for some space. It's Lyle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sends him up first down at the 33. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Eludes a tackle.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. To throw, it's Williams. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The shotgun, he hands it off. Passes to 35. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle, but forced down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Will hand it off. Fighting them off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for walks.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quick throw to his receiver. Very tight coverage is incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is tackled by this one coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. That is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Monarchs have 1st and 10 here. Now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Look out, he's in the clear. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Monarchs will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop. Very close to a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. They're playing no for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped it at the 49, and that'll be a first down. And the Monarchs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's
way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he is denied on third and 1. Great defense.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Fourth down completion to the left. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Using his legs, it's Slime. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. We stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's Moore. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Handoff running right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Our first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 9.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Motion now from the tight end. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Catch made over the middle. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Dropping back. It's Williams. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. That play will move the sticks. First down at the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Slides the quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Second down play coming up. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. Second down play coming up for this offense.
first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
That makes the score Miami 24.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Old Dominion's offense takes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Now here he goes. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
He escapes the pocket. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
24. Old Dominion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Monarchs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Here, loss of the point. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Williams. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Canes will have to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Christian, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. 0 running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the Monarchs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Monarchs pick up enough to get a first down there. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Monarchs! And that will give them the lead now. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but broke the tackle. It was a solid gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff on a single back formation. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. That run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
An important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Grabbed by the receiver. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab made by the tight end. He's in the clear. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The defense all over. They stop right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And it's Old Dominion in front now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he will score! Touchdown, Old Dominion! That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Williams. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a first set of downs. Catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Williams. Makes the ground. It's Moore. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. At midfield. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Loves. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 12. Pushes it back into the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
The shotgun running play call. The Canes moving quickly down the field here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They continue to roll up the score. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Williams. Finds his man. It's Lyle. No shot to bring him down. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the run, it's Lyle. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ball handed off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Grinding away on the ground. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the Monarchs line up on first and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Catch made by the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even.